Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Darkest Dungeon with the LUNM mod, with me your host Tim. I displayed the introduction that time, so I don't have to tell you guys about modding in the game. Down below in the comments section, there will be some comments, a pinned comment from me, which will allow you to jump ahead to different parts of the video in case you don't care about what I do in town, and you don't care to listen to me talk about LUM. We're going to talk about LUM for a little bit here right now, probably like 5 or 6 minutes, just as a heads up. Alright everyone, so let's talk about LUM. So what have I changed, what have I done since we last talked? So I keep forgetting to add the curio interaction with the blood to the cove for the cure. I will try to get that done before tomorrow. I gotta remember to do it. Holy crap, and then I need to test the game to make sure that's good. What I have done since we last talked is Mikolaj reported that he believes that the Living Dead Girl LUM trinket for the Grave Robber is not applying its dodge bonus when unholy creatures are present in the fight. So, I don't have this trinket. I was not lucky enough to get it at the moment, so I have no way of testing it. So, as such, I have went ahead and changed Living Dead Girl, and it's got plus 2% death blow resistance, and I changed the plus 15 dodge when unholy are present to instead plus 25 dodge when her life is 40% or lower. I think that makes it still a decent equipable trinket. Been tempted to move one of the benefits from Dirty Deeds to it, maybe like the stun bonus to it, but I'm not quite sure yet if I want to do it. So that's all the changes for that. I did also lower Dirty Deeds damage, that's her other trinket, from plus 20% from range attacks down to plus 15% range attacks. I'm probably going to look at all these trinkets I did and look at their damage, and probably anything that's well, I don't want to say anything, but I think their damage might be a tad high, so I'll probably be lowering it by 5% depending upon the trinket. I gotta go do another balance pass through them all, just as a heads up, everyone. So, what else do I want to talk about for LUM? I think that was it, really. Yeah, I think that was the only thing I've done. I still need to add that cure in there as a LUM trinket. Let me make sure that all our journal entries...
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Trampled journal, Brandon Crimson Burdens here, Blood-Soaked Journals, Darius, Redeemer's Log is also... So here... Oh, that's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3 of 5. Oh, I never noticed this before. I think there's only 4 entries for that. I need to fix that for you, Unwanted Opinions. Why does that not showing 4 of 4? Alright, I'll have a look at that. Darn it. Alright, it's not a problem with the journal entries, it's a problem with the listing. That should be 4 of 4, not... There's no 5 for that. Darn it. One other thing to fix. Right, so let's talk about LUM mod really quick, everybody. So as you can see, we're right down nearing the end of the game. There's almost no changes, which I'm continuing to do for the game. Just a tiny bit of rebalancing here and there. Not much of anything else. No new stuff will be added for version 2. And I'll begin working on version 3 around this time next year. Give it like a whole year from when I'm done to play it again. Or if Red Hook releases some sort of other big DLC, like another area to explore, then I'll immediately leap into it and begin from there. Otherwise, guys can probably expect me to begin working on version 3 about a year from now. My intention for version 3 is to make the game just tougher. That was the idea for version 2, but then I became obsessed with set trinkets, and I think that probably made the game... I don't know if it made it a little easier for my mod, but it definitely... Those trinkets didn't make things tougher, I guess I'll say. We added a few new abilities for a handful of creatures that I am happy with, that seem to be working. I don't know why Dark Pulse sometimes doesn't apply its effect. I got no flippin' idea why that's working that way. Who knows? Not sure. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it. Overall, I'm glad that we added a few new abilities. A shame we couldn't get Rough Waters. I wasn't happy with it. It's a shame. Maybe we can look to adding some sort of new ability to the pelagic groupers later on in version 3 of the mod. Version 3 is going to be making the game, again, one more time, tougher, just flat out. It's not going to be making any more improvements to the heroes, to my knowledge. It's going to be, again, making it tougher. So... I'll talk more about version 3 as I begin to go through my notes a year from now. Just know that I will be working on it here and there on the off time, and when I actually begin playing this game again a year or so from now, I will have version 3 done, or close to being done, and be accepting other ideas people have to make the game tougher. It's really tricky to balance the game in that way, because if you make it too tough, no one's gonna... Well, people will like it because RNG will still make some people win, and people will find out ways to beat the game with the LUM mod, even for version 3 of it, even if I make it way too tough. But I like I don't want it to be so miserable to the players to struggle through it. Anyway, I'm going on tangents. I'm babbling about things I don't even have anything coded yet, so we'll cover that later on. All right, so I'm done babbling. Let's go ahead and do some town-related things. So, we finished the last adventure. I got level to level 5, and I don't believe there's any LUM trinkets here. Actually, I guess I can mention some of the changes I have planned for version 3. They won't be going live in version 2, and a heads up that I will constantly maintain version 2 even after version 3 is released. In fact, version 3 will probably have to be called something different, like, I don't know, Darker LUM or who knows what. Because version 2 is going to be the version that I always will support. I will never make any more changes to this version other than support any patches that Red Hook releases. But version 2 is just going to be a tougher version of this one. So, for example, one change I'm going to do... Oh, that's right, the setup's here. I want the setup. Is I'm going to change it so that my LUM trinkets, instead of showing up on short-level missions, will show up in medium-level, champion-level missions instead. Make it even tougher to get them. They are pretty darn good. So, I'm going to want them to be tougher to get. Okay, so I want the setup. I want it. So we're going to go to the ruins today to get it. Alright, so... why don't we actually bring Doc-type Beats? He can go ahead and earn his setup today. So if he's going along... Unholy Hater is you, Cassandra. You will go along. This is a bit awkward because then we don't have a pure healer with us. I could bring Chris for the front rank heals. Or we could bring maybe Michael Janus to tank for us in the front. And guard... he's not a guard. You know what? We'll bring him anyway. Put you in the front. And then I need a person for the second rank. Oh, if I bring Michael Janus, then we can't bring Destruction. Maybe I should bring Destruction, actually, instead. Let me bring Sasha D for the front. So the only tricky part here, Doc type, is if you take too many hits where you're dropping. Because I don't have a pure healer here with us. Nor indeed any way to really keep you alive. So we have to make sure we slaughter the enemy as quick as possible. Alright, we'll go with this group. This will be an exciting mission. It is only a short level mission for this trinket. So I'm feeling somewhat confident bringing this group. Alright, so then what's going on in town? So, what do we have for works and what have you? I am stressed out. I also... let's worry about this right now. So let's treat my Lygophobia. And I'll lock my Wheeled Scrounger. Ian, you have Warrants Explorer. Shame I can't lock that. Xbox Gore Fiend. Ruins Tactician. Eagle Eye. Could lock Precise Striker, but you have Caltrops and Flashbang. The Stray, you have Shocker. Let's treat the Shocker. And we'll lock... we'll just treat Shocker. Xbox Gore Fiend. I'll just have you hang around in town. I don't need to throw you in for any stress recovery. And same thing for you, Ian. Because I have that passive going, with that one district, I don't need to throw you into stress recovery to heal 29 stress. You can just hang around in town for 1 or 2 weeks, and you'll be good. Speaking of districts, I think we have the Crests take another district. So why don't we take the Cartographer's Camp? Wow, there's a lot of blueprints. Also, holy crap, we have extra. I didn't realize how many blueprints we would get. So that only leaves us with House of Yellow Hand left. And that one's just going to be portraits. And I don't think I can upgrade or need to upgrade anything else. Do I have space here? Why not? Let's take one of these then. I technically haven't finished the town yet, right? I still have upgrades to do in the tavern and what have you. Should increase the gambling hall again. Make sure that we've got almost all the upgrades there. I'm really happy with the mod's economy, with one exception. I'm thinking that the... version 3 of the mod, the Trapezians, I need to lower what they're worth by 500 each. Just lower the amount of money you get just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright, well, we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and get the ruins done for the setup. I want all my LUM trinkets to make sure they're working properly. This one's mostly, looks like a defensive one, too, doesn't it? Move resistance, bleed skill chance, +6 speed on the first... I see. I see. Okay, let's... Oh, this isn't going to you, is it? This is going to always oil my cry? I don't know if actually we'll use this together. Oh, then again, it is +8 dodge. That stun resistance is also nice, but the bleed skill chance is good. Yeah, I was gonna cry. We'll give you the setup instead of Wilbur's flag. Yeah, so this will go to you. All right, well, let's go get that trinket. All right, so we'll bring some blood with us to test some of the crew interactions. 1 stack of laudanum, 1 coin. I should need another. 1 stack of torches because I hate adventuring in dark and champion levels. 2 shovels. 1 full stack of holy water. Actually, no, we won't, because it just occurs to me I don't have that much money. I'll bring a ton of food with me, because I'm going to have to rely on food healing me here. I already have 1 medicinal herb. We already have bringing 2 keys. We'll bring 2 anti-venom and 1 bandage. I guess we'll bring 1 single holy water. And this will do for us. We're running out of money. I really should vendor more trinkets. Speaking of trinkets, am I happy with them? Stun skill damage. Fine with that. This is fine as well. Though I've been tempted to change manacles from doing plus 20% damage to instead increasing your blight chance. And dock type. You're fine. And Cassandra's fine. Okay, I always feel a little weird not bringing the crest of 11,000 with me, given how good it is. But we'll go with this group. Alright, everyone, let's go. Actually, I also want... Stop that! Oh, you're changing. Are you changing? Why are you changing? I want Harvest or Battle Ballad? Harvest, it's useless, Taylor. You're going into the ruins. Take Battle Ballad instead. Alright, let's go. One day I'll have to actually tell you guys... Ooh, whoa, almost dropped my soda. That would have been bad. What the actual chances are of creatures' increased hit and crit chances in darkness levels. It's not as large as I thought it was, but it's still somewhat... It's scary how accurate, how much damage increase they get.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
Okay, we gotta explore all the rooms. I can leave 1 room unexplored. We'll leave the room on... Oh, holy crap. We're gonna leave the room that we're going towards. We were gonna leave that room unexplored, but we'll go down here this time. Why not? That's wonderful. I'm so glad to see a museum bag there right away. Holy crap. Seems like when we find museum bags, we find them immediately, don't we? That is really lucky. I wonder what will happen if it gives me the setup. If I don't get it as another quest, I should get it as a quest reward. I don't know what the game will do when that actually happens either, so I apologize if someone gets the LUM trinket that they ventured in here for, then nothing happens when they're done. Size, despite the size, most of the contents consist of graph paper and spoiled herbs. A single coin is with... Oh! This is a mistake! This is... Okay. That should say that, and the single coins within has to come out. This is the text for it when it used to be a quest item, and you used to have to go and pick the coins out to get a LUM trinket as a quest reward.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Heartstrings for the Arbalist. Debuff skill chance. Increased crit if in position 4. Healing plus 10 accuracy. Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 10% crit, that's a big amount of crit, though. Maybe that should be 5% crit? Her average crit will be like 25%, which still means you're going to crit less often. You're not going to crit more often than you are. But I don't know. We'll keep it at the moment. Why not? Alright, so let's keep adventuring. Let's see what this cure... Actually, we might as well go this way. So let's go this way. So we want all the stuff. Technically, Tim, you should be leaving all these around till you're done exploring. I did like that last time I went out adventuring, so I think we will leave most of these alone. I will search this, though. I want a map. Oh, God! What did we lose? Ah, we lost Ruins Adventurer! Oh... Oh, so you guys are aware, by the way, the game files indicate how many quirks you can get and how many can be locked. It's possible to say heroes can get 7 quirks and lock all 7 of them, for example. I've been tempted to increase the number of locked quirks you can have from 5 to from 3 locked quirks, positive quirks, to 5 locked positive quirks. Because why not? If you got the money lying around, why not spend it? Because this seems like, I don't know. I've never been a fan of the positive quirks replacing positive quirks, because for me, it also makes sure that I avoid interacting with things that give me quirks, because I know there's no reason to ever interact with them. Oh, God! No! No, I do not want to see this much damage! That's a lot of damage. Let's start with a solo. Yeah, let's Barbaric Yawp to hopefully stun the front 2. Oh, I forgot they still have Mark for Death. Uh-oh. Actually stuck. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I thought I changed Mark for Death. So, Mark for Death, originally... maybe I'll just... No, I'll leave it this as it is at the moment. So, that debuff has to last for at least 5 rounds, I'm thinking, instead of 3 rounds. That'll be a change I do before for version 2. Originally, Mark for Death was also going to add a minus 10% death blow resistance to the hero. I think I'll do that for version 3, though. I'm going to shape change. And push this guy backwards if I'm lucky. Yeah, because I want those guys up front. It's hard enough to heal them. I'm sorry, healing damage with this group is something that I can't do very well. I don't care who you hit whatsoever, Cassandra, just mark somebody. Alright, let's fall back then. Let's try eating the one here. We have a good chance to just flat out kill him, assuming we hit.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
What is this? Minus speed. I'm fine with that. Let's put a little more damage on this guy. Maybe the blight... Oh, we can just shoot him and kill him, though. No, we'll hit... We'll hit the shield wall. Let's shoot this one.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, right! They can foul ward in the final spot now. In fact, that's the only move they can do back there. Let's Battle Ballad. We'll eat them.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Thank you, Destruction. Let's heal. I still need to work on patch up. Darn it, I need to make that better. That has to happen for version 2. It needs to heal a little more, or the cure needs to go up, like 10% per level. Let's kill him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Virtue chance. Rare gloves, bus, and a key. I kind of want the bus, but I don't have anything more to drop for them right now. guess we'll just leave them. I need money, actually, so I need to bring all the gems and what have you back with me that I can. So we're not going to go south, which means I'm going to go south really quick to see if we have a curio here. And we don't have one. Oh, wonderful. A damage increase. That should go to either Cassandra or you, I think, destruction. We could give it as well to Doc type, but I think Cassandra would benefit the most from this. So we'll give it to you, Cassandra. I bought shovels, right? Yes, I did.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Still no scout, huh? One thing I'm going to do for the version 3 of the LUNM is the scouting chance will go down by another 5%. Currently, I lowered it by 5% in highlight. I think it's like a 25% in the base game. Now it's 20% in mine. I'm going to lower it even more. I wish there was a way for me to make it so the secret rooms could only be detected when your light begins dropping lower than 100. But unfortunately, your chance of finding secret rooms is increased when it's dark, rather than when through a scouting chance. Unfortunately, I can't think of a way to do that. I'm going to shape change. I hate this group. These things are really terrible to fight. I hate maggots. I hate the diseases that they bring. Yeah, the ghoul's a trap. Go for this. Go for the maggots first. Let's battle Ballad. And then mark them. Yeah, even a 46.5% chance to crit. Holy crap. Oh, God! I need to heal you. Yeah, you need to be healed. Oh, my God. Yeah, we'll Dirk Stab. Speed. I'm just gonna try to kill it. We can heal you next round, Doc type. Good God, we're getting hurt, getting beat up. Let's have you shape change destruction. Can we stun it? Is that possible? Okay, I can have this round to heal then.
Inspiration and improvement.
Now it dies.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Definitely eat that 2 food. Plus 2 more. We have a whole bunch of food as well up there. I just dumped my whatchamacallit, so we don't need another. Let's use all the laudanum. I really like that change. It means I'm usually going to bring a stack of laudanum with me on the adventures. It's 4, so it's 600 bucks for that as well. I think that's fine. I really like that change to the laudanum. No traps yet, huh? That's me taunting the game. There we go. There we go. Is that the last torch? No, we still have 2 torches left. What's up here? Any curio? Curio. Sure, why not? Cassandra, give it a look. I want to keep the light up as much as possible. This is a champion level dungeon. These are not things to walk around in the dark with, unless you really like suffering. Oh, Wolf's enemies. How about that? Yeah, this is also Wolf's version of it. Yeah, because the Brigand Raider doesn't cause he causes stress with his attacks. All right, anyway, I'm babbling. Let's start by killing the Brigand Hunter. Let's get that debuff on all of them. Kill the one in the back.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And just, why don't you vomit on the both? Destruction, get their protection down. Woo! Woo! Let's dodge in position 1. See you guys. Remember that his Dark Tambourine reduces all the stress healing he gets, including stuff that would affect him normally. Like he recovers less stress whenever any stress is recovered. Stun him before his destruction. Thank you. Mark him. Back into position 3 with you, sir. Ah. He'll die next round, so I'm just gonna heal. Maybe we can get Lucky Cure off. No, that's a shame. Everyone's healing. Oh, you're gonna have to use a bandage, sir. And you can use a battle ballad. He's dying when he activates. You can just Absolution Destruction. And then we'll heal a tiny more.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay, we only got that chest room left to do. Let's get it done. Who's good at this? 80%, 80%.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
It's actually a 40% chance because it's minus 40% in a champion level dungeon. Is that right? Well, I'm sorry. It goes up 10% per level, but the dungeon gets 10% harder, 20% harder per level that you're in here. So yeah, it's only a 40% chance. I don't know how to change it either because the game just reports what your trap disarm base chance is. Yeah, it says trap. Oh, it says disarm 120%. So it says 80%. Oh, maybe that is correct this whole time. Oh, version 3 is going to make it harder to disarm traps also. Why not? Make it tougher. I'll also add trinkets to make it easier for you to disarm traps when you find them. Alright, let's stun the front two. Oh yeah, I noticed in champion level dungeons that sometimes you get groups like this here. Where's the other Brigand Hunter or something? It's like they really want someone in the back, but the Mashable file just has them like this in it, so I don't understand why. Ha! Oh, darn it. Such a shame, Sasha. Such a shame. He's taking 8 damage. Not enough to kill him. Oh.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Nice. Good dodges up there. Good dodges. They're dead when they activate next round. He is, at least.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, let's put the lights out.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Oh, darn it. Darn it. We're going up here looking at those 2 curios. I want the extra loot, and then we're leaving. We brought enough food for it. Alright, this was pretty good. I really liked seeing heartstrings. Good to see this trinkets working. Though I believe thanks to... Oh, darn it, I can't think of the name right now. But I believe you guys have been reporting that the trinkets seem to be working. Rather, that there isn't... No. Oh, yes, actually, yes, we do want this. Oh, God! It didn't work! We didn't heal any stress. We just gained stress. No. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Oh, whoa! The plus loot is an effect. How about that? Alright, I thought we would get extra stress recovery from reading books. I guess that's still not always the case. I guess books still are not worth it reading.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
A little more experience for you. Destruction you gain, Beast Hater. Oh, losing Rune Scrounger for it. That's a shame. Love Interest and Thick-Blooded. Oh, darn it! I'm losing all my Scroungers. Wow. You two fell in love with someone in the brothel or each other. Woo! Alright, that's a little too much love going around. We're gonna have to treat one of that. That's a little too much. Too much happiness. Can't have that.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
The Fanatic will stalk parties with infected heroes. An excommunicated madman has responded to the growing infestation in kind. Fueled by conviction, he is merciless and plies his trade with extreme prejudice. The Stray underwent effective quirk treatment to remove the Shocker. Lotaeri underwent effective quirk treatment and removed Lygophobia. I also locked Wield Scrounger. Heresy in the Blood, Fanatic will stalk parties with infected heroes, is here. And let's see if we have any LUNM trinkets. Still none on the stagecoach. And no long veteran. That's the only it's not the only one. No LUNM trinkets this week. Okay. Medium infestation. Still haven't fought any groups. I hope I didn't mess up the mashables. Oh, I might want to go for the Formless Flesh kill. Ooh, a Wrathful Bandana's there as well. Maybe I really do want to go there. The alternative is I go after the next darkest dungeon with a group. I just have to watch my last video to see what's up with that. But I'm babbling. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Finally, everyone, a heads up that by the time you watch this video, I plan to upload this video tomorrow on Saturday, October 7th or 8th. I will have the mod updated by probably 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which I think is 5 hours, I think, behind Zulu time. I don't know what that is, Greenwich Mean Time. I think that's 12 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. All right, everyone. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next one. Take care, everyone.